Hi everybody, this is Mister FitShace, and today I decided that I'm going to finally wash my mask. And I haven't washed this mask in probably ever since I made it, which was years ago. So as you can imagine, being that it's made out of fabric, it's gotten pretty grimy. I sewed it myself. I made this a while ago, probably now about 3 or 4 years ago, somewhere around there. I just used it as a mascot for my artwork, and then I won a couple of contests with it. Probably about 2 or 3 Halloween contests. Won a couple of gift cards, and then I won a cool blanket and pillow that was Halloween themed. But over the years I've added more stitches. I updated the button. I made it so I could see through the button. I don't know if you can tell by looking at it, but I can actually see through that along with this eye. The only problem is I don't remember what type of fabric I made this out of. So my concern is that this may end up hopefully not shrinking. I don't think I'm going to put it in the dryer. I might just let air dry. And I'm going to put it on a gentle cycle. But I noticed that right around here, around my mouth, it's kind of getting off colored. Not that my mouth is off colored, pun intended. But I think it's because of my breathing. And the only times I've worn this around Halloween, certain contests, and also at PAX. And at PAX, I wear it the whole entire day pretty much. So, between eating burritos at PAX and other foods and stuff like that, I keep the mask on sometimes. Because I can unzip this right here. And it unzips all the way across. So I can eat and breathe a little better. Although it's pretty breathable. I can breathe right through the zipper. So that's why I'm able to keep the mask on pretty much the whole day. I got drawstrings on here to tighten the neck. And then inside, I end up creating inside of this a tension string, which what this does, it stretches comfortably around my mouth. When I unzip the zipper, I can actually talk and it looks like the mouth is moving. It works really well. And that's controlled by another drawstring in the back. Right here. And so that pulls tight. And makes it so I can adjust the tension around the mouth to fit my face better. So that's why over the years, if you see any pictures of my Mister FitShace mask on me, originally it looked like almost like a bag, pointy parts on the top. Mouth kind of stuck out a little bit. Looked more like a sock monkey. But anyhow, that's my mask, completely made from scratch. And I haven't sewn since probably junior high. With that being said, I'm not a pro at it. So this is just from a guy that just wanted to make a mask. I drew the picture one day and I came up with this. But I'm about to throw this in the wash, so I'm hoping it stays together. If it doesn't, then I'll just have more sewing to do, most likely. And I can always replace the zipper and this. So if it gets beat up, it just might add to it. So we'll see what happens. So wish me luck. I'm going to use gentle cycle. So apparently my washing machine doesn't have what's called gentle cycle. It has all these neat little options. I'm assuming the closest and best would be hand wash. Knowing my luck, it's probably made out of wool. Actually, no, it couldn't be wool because I'd be scratching my face off if it was wool. I think it might be cotton. Anyhow, I'm assuming that that is definitely the best option. Just nervous wreck that this thing is going to eat my mask, or at least beat it up. It's got all these other options too. I haven't even used half these. I just usually use, you know, the regular mode at the very top. Right there. So what I've done is I've turned my mask inside out. That way there I don't damage the outside of it. If anything, I don't mind the inside being damaged because you won't be able to see it on the outside. Oh, as long as it doesn't rip in half or something. So I am going to use the hand wash. And it's funny, my left hand is shaking. Anyway, so hopefully this doesn't eat it up. And here goes nothing. So farewell, mask. Let's hope you come out of this alive. So I'll put it on hand wash, and I'm not even going to touch any of these other buttons. I have no clue what half of them do. And of course, some that quite obvious. But with this material I'm working with, I have no clue what it is. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is, and hopefully it comes out okay. I feel like I'm pushing a button to a bomb or something. Oh, here goes nothing. Not as dramatic as I thought it was going to be, although I guess it's just filling up. So I'm sure it'll be moving a lot faster soon. Just hope I didn't put too much soap in on it. Whoa. This thing says it's going to take 54 minutes. So I think I'll let this do its thing and hope it doesn't get destroyed. Well, I'm down to the last 5 minutes of my my mask being washed, and it seems like it's being pretty gentle on it so far. But we'll see what happens. Eagerly awaiting my clean and hopefully undamaged mask. I'm at the last minute of washing. So as far as I can tell, it looks like it's still intact. And not sure what it's doing right now. Just kind of hanging there. Should be playing a little. Oh. The end. Hopefully not. Well, let's see what happened. So the door unlocked. And oh boy. So it doesn't look like anything fell out, which is good. And my mask is all clean. So far as I can tell, it's all in good shape. So I'm just gonna put it right side in, and then that way there I can let it dry. I'm just gonna let it air dry because I don't trust putting this in the dryer because it'll probably shrink. Now I did that with my last Mister FitShace mask a while ago, and I tried to put it on my head. It only fit on the top of my head. So let's just hope this worked. It looks like it might have. So now that my mask is done washing, I'm going to use this guy here as my drying rack. I'm just going to take his stuff off here and his hat. And I'll see if my mask fits on him. I think my head's a lot bigger than this one, but I'll see how it works. So apparently my head's a lot bigger than this skeleton's head, but it'll work as a drying rack. So we'll see how it comes out. I think the yellowish spots are gone. It smells nice. It smells April fresh. But we'll see how it comes out. I'll be posting a picture of it, and I gotta try it on later. Just make sure it still fits my my big head. So I changed my mind about putting the mask on the skeleton. The head was too small, so I found this glass head I have in the back of the cellar. I end up using that, and it's almost as big as my head. As you can see, it fits really well. That's what the mask looks like. So as it dries, I'm hoping it retains its shape as you see it now. And with the chin, the nose, the teeth, well, the zipper, and the eyes. And this way here, it'll fit my head perfectly. I'm hoping it dries in that shape. I'm not quite certain if it will, but it'll be pretty cool if it does. It looks pretty neat. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click like if you did. Also, subscribe to see more of my videos that'll be coming up. It would help me a great deal.
Also, please visit me on Facebook and Twitter by clicking the links below this video. You can also head over to my website, MrFitShace.com, to see what I've been up to. Again, I appreciate you viewing my video, and have a great day. This is Mr. FitShace.